Will Smith has had a great career in the music industry and also TV in the movie industry for over 30 years. A lot of us remember Will Smith, especially from Philadelphia, when he burst onto the scene. Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, Parents Just Don't Understand, uh, uh, Girls of the World Ain't Nothing But Trouble. He had the hits Chirping with the Bird. We love Will Smith. And then he came out with Fresh Prince of Bel Air. And Will Smith was riding high. He became one of America's darlings as a black man. Something that was hard to do. During the time when a lot of things was gangster and gangster rap, Will Smith kept it clean. He kept it clean. He kept it family. He kept it where you could sit and watch his movies or listen to his music with the children. That's him and Jazzy Jeff. They became staples in America. But behind the scenes, there was a lot of crazy and salacious stuff going on. Behind the scenes, there was allegations of sex parties and allegations of him being bisexual and doing a lot of sexual stuff and abuse of Jada. You saw the children come out with a lot of weird stuff. It was just, we remember the August Alsina situation. Well, we all remember when brother Bilal, that's also from Philadelphia, went on to Tasha K, and he began to drop some tea on Will about Will getting his cheeks clapped by Dwayne Martin. And he walked in and said that it was murder in that room. We all remember that. But now he's come back to Tasha K's to drop some more stuff. Let's listen to what he had to say on Tasha K, and then we'll come right back.
Bilal, listen, I do want to say,
Okay.
for the viewers, because we're going to rewind back, before we put out the interview, all we put out was a clip that went ultra viral. Okay?
Yeah.
Everybody in the world got this clip. It was trending for days on Twitter. Okay? Before the interview comes out, what shocked me is Jada is doing her book promotional for Worthy.
Yes.
She goes to the Breakfast Club and she sits down and they ask her about you, but they can't not ask. Like, it's so huge.
Right.
And to my surprise, she answers.
It's ridiculous, right? And it's nonsense. And this is a person that tried a shakedown, a money shakedown that didn't work. We're going to take legal action.
The reason Will responded, the reason why Jada responded, because they know it's true. Will's never responded. And they responded in less than 9 hours.
They did. That was a fast response.
That was because he know what I saw in that dressing room. He know other things that I saw. She did all this to try to scare me, but I fear no one but Allah. Jada, listen, in 2 weeks, if you don't sue me in 2 weeks, if Tasha K will have me, I'm back here and I'm dropping evidence. Period. You said I extorted you. You said there's a money shakedown. You said a lot of things about me. And you know that the things that you said were untrue. Let's get into a little bit more of it. Jada runs Will. Period. Me and her at war. I'm gonna put Will to the side. Will is to the side. Me and Jada, I will say this because I know you're watching. I know Karen Tense is watching.
Who's Karen Tense?
That is her PR person for years.
Okay.
Right? I know they're watching. Jada, you're a bald head liar and you're a drug addict, right?
Oh, God.
You told the world that you were going to sue me.
Ooh.
As of yet, and you said you're going to do it swiftly. It's been over 2 weeks. So Jada, I'm giving you 2 more weeks to sue me. If you don't sue me, this is what's going to happen. All the sex parties, right? And the men that you hit with dildos, I'm naming names, right? All the salacious stuff that you have done and hurt other people, I'm naming names. You assassinate my character. You say I extort you. Well, extortion is criminal. Like, I would be in jail right now if I tried to extort the Smiths. They were all together during Thanksgiving. Now, I'm going to tell you the power of this internet with over 1 billion impressions. My understanding that Will is now thinking about coming out as bisexual. Them knowing all the information that I have, Will is thinking about making a statement of him being bisexual.
How'd you find that out?
Because there are people around that hate Jada. The way she treats people is like trash. So when you always hear there's a source, You always hear from a lot of big news. Those are the sources. That's like, yo, this chick is crazy. And I hope Will does come out as bi. I hope Will admits to beating Jada, right? And seek forgiveness for that, because there's no reason to beat her. This is where my victory come, because sometimes words hurt more than fists.
So do you feel like if Will comes out, Jada won't have this power over him anymore?
She'll have a little bit of power, but see, here's the thing, and this is why I don't talk about my book much. The things that happen with them two in Scientology keeps them bonded.
So this is the time and era now where your idols must fall. And a lot of things that was being exposed back then, but the masses wasn't listening, it's coming out. It's coming to pass. We always talked about that brown leather couch, and when you go in for audition, don't sit on that couch because you might stick to it. We remember what happened to Weinstein, and so many of these people are being called out because they talked about the weird parties in Hollywood. Rappers done talked about this. White artists done talked about this. Y'all remember the artist Nickelback? He made a song about the industry. These people have been talking about this stuff for years. But it's went on deaf ears because a lot of you people out there, you love to be entertained. You love to be entertained, and they know it. They can sell you an image, like just as like porn does. Porn sells you a fantasy that most of you will never be able to achieve, so you get hooked on the porn. You hooked in the fantasy. And that's what Hollywood does. It sells you fantasies and images that you begin to live through. So now you overlook all the weirdo stuff in the way that it's controlling you. That's what goes on. That's how these people are able to infiltrate. So now Bilal was going on here. He's talking about Jada, and he's telling Jada to sue me. I give you 2 weeks to sue me. If I'm lying about anything that I'm saying, sue me. He's saying that he's hearing allegedly that Will's going to come out as bi. We was already hearing a bunch of stuff about Will, that he's a pitcher and a catcher. He likes to play both sides of the fence. I mean, we heard about that. He has a house on the East Coast and the West Coast. We was already hearing rumblings about that. Now, do I believe that it's true? It don't matter what I believe. I don't know if it's true. But I know out there in Hollywood, man, a lot of times people are saying, yo, why don't you come back home, bro? You done made all the bread. Like, you out there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Look at the kids. Man, this ain't a good reflection. So now he goes into there and he says he sees him getting his cheeks murdered by Dwayne Martin. And I remember when Dwayne Martin's ex-wife was already saying that there was some allegations of some foul play or some stuff going on that really didn't look too good. So you got Bilal now exposing him, talking about things that's going on in his book. And this I remember seeing his son Jayden. I seen the daughter. And it's just like, man, this is crazy, man. It's a far cry from the Fresh Prince that we knew back in the 80s and then merging into Hollywood and what now has become of all of this kind of stuff. So I don't know. This guy, like, he say he's going to come back. He's going to start naming names. We remember the August Alsina, Will Smith on the Table Talk crying because you allow August Alsina to boat race your wife's cheeks. And then it's alleged that you put your hands on her, you broke her face. It's just a whole bunch of stuff, man. And like I said, this is a time when your idols must fall. A lot of people are being called out for a lot of stuff. And we blew the whistle on this stuff years ago. Years ago. We was calling this stuff out. And we was called haters. We was called conspiracy theorists. We was calling all kinds of stuff. But look at what's happening in Hollywood. Look at the way all these women in Hollywood are coming out and saying, hey, in order for me to get a leg up in Hollywood, I had to put my legs up. I had to put I had to toot the booty in the air for me to advance in my career. And now they're calling these people out. Yeah, this is what was going on. And we've been blowing the whistle. We've been telling y'all this stuff. So let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know what you guys think. Because if the women had to put their legs up or toot their booties in the air, imagine what these dudes was doing in them long limousine rides. Imagine what these guys was doing, walking backwards into those executive rooms in order to get $1 million movie offers and create the illusion of wealth. So let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time, peace.